Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amra. I create similar content every week, so make sure to subscribe. Also, make sure to click on the bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of my content. Today I want to talk about gender equality and why it is important. Why is gender equality important? First, I want to talk to the men who think that their rights are going to be snatched from them and given to women if we are talking about gender equality. And I have a feeling that most people out there who have a problem with gender equality or feminism, or who are uncomfortable, I should say, with the words gender equality or any gender-related words, I want you to think about this for a moment. Talk to me. Tell me in the comments below, what is the problem with women and men having equal opportunity or equal access to quality education, equal access to decent work, equal rights to own land, equal rights to enter politics or any other profession, to hold decision-making and policy-making positions? What is wrong with that? Is it that you feel that power is going to be taken away from you? Those men who understand what gender equality means do not have a problem with it. They don't feel uncomfortable or threatened by it, which is why I feel it's really important to create as much awareness as possible. And I think that men and boys should also be creating awareness. Those who understand already what gender equality is all about should be creating awareness alongside women. And gender equality in gender-related terms and gender-related or women-related terms should not turn into bad words, just like feminism has turned into a really bad word. If you are a feminist, that is like you're a man-hater. Behavioral change is the most difficult kind of change to bring about. And that's why it's really important that people like me should keep on talking about this wherever we can. What are people like me trying to advocate? What are we saying? What are we asking for? You need to go beyond the terms and try to understand what is the problem? Why is there a problem? And what is the solution to the problem? And how do we go about changing things, changing our behavior, changing our policies? Gender equality just means that men and women should have equal rights, equal opportunities, social, political, economic equality of the sexes. That is what it means. I have a definition here which I really liked. You'll be able to see it on the screen and I will read it out to you. Gender equality means that the different behaviors, aspirations, and needs of women and men are considered, valued, and favored equally. It does not mean that women and men have to become the same, but that their rights, responsibilities, and opportunities will not depend on whether they are born male or female. There are still girls out there who are not given the right to get an education. Women in many places are not allowed to own land. Women in many parts of the world are not allowed to choose their own careers, to choose a life partner. So how many of you think out there, how many men out there think that it's okay to deny education to women? And if you do, then please tell me in the comments below why you think that. Women are discriminated against as far as equal pay for equal work is concerned, as far as decision-making positions are concerned, as far as going into politics is concerned. I have made a lot of videos about politics as well and about discrimination against women and violence against women. And I'm going to link those up in the eye here and also in the description box below. So there's a quote by Emma Watson, which I want to share with you guys because I really like it. She has expressed exactly how I feel. She says, fighting for women's rights has too often become synonymous with man-hating. If there is one thing I know for certain, it is that this has to stop. That brings us to the definition of feminism. What is the definition of feminism? It means that men and women should have equal social, economic, political rights and opportunities, right? If I am talking about women's rights, that automatically makes me a feminist. And if I'm a feminist, does that mean that I hate men? No, it doesn't. I don't hate men. Men should have their rights, definitely, but they should also let women have their rights, because both should have equal rights. That doesn't mean that I believe that women should have more rights than men, or that men's rights should be taken away from them and given to women. No. Now let's talk about some of the areas I personally feel require a change immediately, or require immediate action. School enrollment, quality education, access to decent work, decision-making, policy-making positions, politics, land ownership, equal pay for equal work. I'm sure there are many other areas as well, but this is just what I want to talk about right now. These are, in my opinion, the basic things that we need to look at. So some of the obstacles in the way of attaining gender equality are limitations set by society, by culture, traditions, norms, family pressures. Then there are gender stereotypes, rigid gender roles, gender bias, gender prejudice. All these things are actually standing in the way of us attaining gender equality. And I think one of the biggest reasons why people are working against gender equality or women's rights is because they don't understand. So please, I want you to understand. And after understanding what we are saying, if you still feel that you still don't agree with gender equality and women's rights, then tell me why. Write down in the comments below and tell me how you feel about gender equality. If you learned something or liked this video, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. Also, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.